Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host Selassie Fiawi. So we all know the Ghana Black Stars are preparing to take on Mali and also take on Qatar on Friday and on Monday 9th and 12th. Now I brought you that story where I told you about players that were probably injured, and Henry Asantichum, who is the spokesperson or the general secretary of the communications director, as you call it, of the GFA, said they haven't received any official letter about injuries about any player from their club. So until that was forthcoming, he wasn't going to comment on these stories that have broken. And now we have the latest update on the Black Star squad, and some players have been added, have been given late call-ups after players like John Antwi, Richard Ofori, and others could not make it into the squad. They are EKUBAN and Joseph Paintstil. I'll be giving you the reasons why these players cannot make it into the Black Stars team. Also, we'll be looking at Daniel Amartey's injury he suffered over the weekend. Now, Amartey was in action for Leicester City as they continue their amazing form, their 100% record. After beating Manchester City in the week earlier, they were hoping to continue this amazing scintillating form. It wasn't to be, but Amartey suffered an injury in that game. Giving you an update on that front. So as usual, subscribe if you haven't. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So yesterday, the Black Stars entourage landed in Antalya, Turkey. They have the technical team, management have all landed safely in Turkey, along with two players, Razak Abolara and Samuel Owusu, all of Al Fahia. And now the Black Stars, upon landing in Turkey, have given us an update on players that will not be able to make it to the games on Friday and on Monday. Among those missing are goalkeeper Richard Ofori. He will miss the Ghana friendly against Mali. And Qatar, the South African-based shortstopper, has been Ghana's safest pair of hands since 2016, is being ruled out of the game because his work permit has expired and would require at least 2 weeks for it to be renewed. Now, Akonnor now has two goalkeepers in Lawrence Atizigi and Razak Abolara, who is already with the squad available for selection. And now John Antwi, another player who was set to make his second appearance for the Black Stars after he was called up in 2017 by COACJ. Now, the Pyramids FC top marksman is one of the players who wouldn't make it to Turkey following difficulties to secure a visa to travel to Antalya. Now, John's work permit has also expired and would need not less than 2 weeks to secure a new one. Quite unfortunate. But if the game was being played in Ghana, I think this wouldn't have been an issue. Now, Lumo Agbenyenu, a Sporting Lisbon left back who played on loan at Real Mallorca last season, could also not apply for visa due to work permit complication. Kudus Mohammed is also another one who is set to miss. Now, the Ajax Amsterdam midfielder is a doubt for the games, but the FA is insisting that he travels to Turkey on Tuesday for assessment. Now, the former Right to Dream Academy man was left out of Ajax's squad for Sunday's Dutch League One game against Groningen, in which they lost 1-0 after sustaining an injury in training on Thursday. Meanwhile, head coach Akonnor has handed late call-ups to Turkey-based duo EKUBAN and Joseph Paintstil, who plays for Ankara Kuku. EKUBAN plays for Trabzonspor. Now, EKUBAN has been drafted to replace John Antwi, while Joseph Paintstil has been called up to replace Lumo Agbenyenu. So this is the players that have been called in to replace those that cannot make it. Because they are based in Turkey, it's only right that they call players who do not have issues with work permit in Turkey. It's so complicated right now. So that is the latest coming there from the camp of the Black Stars. Unfortunate that we won't have our favorite shot stopper in goal. Lawrence Atizigi most likely will start both games, or Razak Abolara, who doesn't have a club right now. But I was looking forward to having a full set squad, the squad that Akonnor wants to quote-unquote experiment with before the main games in November. That's the AFCON 2022 qualifier. So it's quite unfortunate that not all of them will be available, but he will have to work with what he has. Work permit issues are a big deal in Europe, so nothing can be done about that. In 2 weeks before they can get their work permit, apply and get it. It's quite unfortunate, but let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Are these replacements competent enough for you? EKUBAN isn't bad, Joseph Paintstil not bad, but they are only being called, in my opinion, because they are based in Turkey, and they cannot have any more players who are not based in Turkey not coming in. Thankfully, Andre Ayew and likes will be in action for the Black Stars. They don't have any issues, at least not yet. So I'll keep you guys posted on that front. My next story has to do with Daniel Amartey. Now, Daniel Amartey came back from a 2-year hiatus after injury on his ankle in 2018. Ruled him out for playing for his club side Leicester City ever again. And now he came back in a 5-2 victory against Manchester City in what was a solid display. And the next week, his side faced West Ham United in what was a disappointing 3-0 loss. Now, the Foxes manager has given updates on an injury he sustained whilst on the pitch for his club side Leicester City. And in his third competitive game since returning from 2 years layoff, the centre-back was substituted in the 55th minute of the match week 4 fixture after appearing to have picked up an injury. It looks like a hamstring, but we will get confirmation in the couple of days, Rogers said after the game, as reported by the club's official website. Mikel Antonio and Pablo Fornals put West Ham 2-0 up in the first half before Jared Bowen netted 7 minutes to full time to seal 3 points for the visitors. I felt from the first whistle we had some good moments in the first half. Defensively, we weren't aggressive enough. I said to my players at halftime that we needed to get into contention. We are about aggression and getting up to people, especially when they defend deep. And their game plan is to break up our pressure. We have to try really hard on the counter press, and we were nowhere near it in that aspect. That gave them opportunities to break out. We still had good moments in the first half when we played through them. We just lacked the quality in the final third to make it count. Now, Sunday's injury will be a massive setback for Amartey, who was hoping to regain full match fitness with a run of games and cement a permanent place in the Leicester setup after 2 years of absence. While in Premier League action, coincidentally against West Ham in October 2018, that's when he gathered that injury. It's quite amazing or interesting, if you'd like to say, after about all these things happening at this time. We hope he gets back on his feet and it makes a full recovery. Hamstring, hopefully he gets back fully. My final story, CK Akonnor and his Black Star squad are set to take part in their first training session today in Turkey, Antalya. As I said, the team along with assistant coach David Duncan are in Turkey already. They have landed in Antalya, Turkey, and they will take part in the first training session for the Black Stars this Monday. That's today. So I'll be giving you updates as and when I get them. I've been talking to you about the Black Stars updates as players have been called up to replace players that cannot make it due to work permit issues, and also Daniel Amartey's injury update. He unfortunately suffered a knock against West Ham United, which according to the coach, a hamstring problem, where they will get better details in the coming days. And also first Black Stars training session in Turkey today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. Have a great week.